Hello everyone, welcome back to One Perfect Scene, where we analyze the best scenes in television and try to figure out why everybody loves them. Today we're doing a special little gift for my best friend Fosli. One of his favorite shows is Gurren Lagann, and I watched it with him, so I thought it'd be nice to revisit one of my favorite scenes from the entire show many years later. I mean, I've never rewatched the show, which is rare for me, let's be honest. So it's gonna be exciting to rewatch this scene again. The scene is Kamina's death from the 7th episode, titled Farewell, Buddy.
Wrong.
Or Goodbye, Buddy.
You're wrong.
Use whichever one's correct, Alex. Look at me. Forward thinking. Or you could just put both in and look like an idiot. Anyway, I am really excited to watch this scene. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but the reason why this is one of my favorite scenes is because it completely changed how I looked at this show. I'll be honest, when I first started watching the show, I was not super into it. In fact, my friend Fosli had to really force me to watch this show with him. But after this episode, I got really into it, because this kind of changed the whole trajectory of the show and the whole tone of it. And I really appreciated that they got rid of this character who I assumed was going to be in the show the entire time because he has such a big presence. But they killed him off really early. I thought that was not only a smart choice, but really effective for Simone's growth. I do remember liking the second and third arcs of this show a lot more than the first, which ends with this episode. This scene really amazed me the first time I watched it, and this show continued to amaze me after this, and it actually became an anime that I really thoroughly enjoyed and thought was very quality. And thank God, because it was one of the first anime I watched, so if I ended up hating this thing or quit before my friend actually got me to watch the whole thing and form a real opinion, that's right, don't stop just because it's bad in the beginning. Who knows how much anime I would be watching today? I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because I watch probably way too much. But anyway, let's get into the death of Kamina. I love how cocky he starts this scene. It's just such a mislead. He starts every scene like this, though. Yee! I love how much they sell this moment. It's so big. And that's some quality animation, and they make it look... Oh! He blows up again? God, they're just like tag teaming the shit out of him. And they really show, ooh, and then it breaks through and actually hits him inside that. Wow. Yeah, and I love the cut from like the full of color to the very gray, bleak atmosphere. Solid scream right there. The music is fantastic, emotional and intense. I love the huge scale. It's so amazing. They're working with volcanoes here. Always so flippant. Even right when he knows he's about to die. Simon! Such inspiring music, and I love the light above him as he points. It's so obvious why he's such an important figure in this show. And he gives him the confidence and, you know, helps him personally grow, you know, for the last time. And overcome this huge villain. Gets bigger somehow. And it's so interesting how I kind of believed he was gonna survive this. Like, oh, of course he didn't die. He wouldn't die. That's what this show's all about, really. Just moving forward. On to bigger things. And the catchphrase has gotta come out. Amazing animation right there. That's the thing is, I don't like mech shows usually, but they make this look epic. Okay, this is epic. Wow, the animation is just going nuts. No. Yeah, why does it sound like you're giving me, like, final advice here? Oh! Such a big drill. Ah, pencil lines. They go nuts every time. Oh. Cutting all the sound is definitely the right move there. Such an emotional, raw and close moment. You feel very attached to Kamina there. Oh, and then the fact that it just starts to slowly rain over this kind of, really, I mean, not drenched with, blood, really, but, this very, busy battlefield. Yeah. And again, choosing to keep only the rain noises for this little mourning period. Yeah. And that just sells it. And then it cuts to the title, and you're like, wow, they really fucking killed him. It's not only the shock, although that is a huge part of why I love this so much, but it's also just the scale of this loss. He was this entire group. The reason why I like the arcs going on is, one, because Simone develops insanely after this moment, due to that advice to, believe in yourself, but, only believe in the you that believes in you. So, I'm still confused what that means, but he does learn from it, and he takes charge, and he has to, because we lost, such a huge leadership figure. It's insane. I never expected to lose him. And it's also just, I really saw Simone and Kamina as a duo. What's great about this is it allows Simone to become his own character, because in the beginning it really is the two of them attached at the hip, which is not a problem. I love, the buddy comedy kind of aspect of the anime, but I think it's more interesting when you split them apart so that one of them can grow. I think that's a really smart writing choice, and I really appreciate this show, well, manga, for taking that huge risk, since this is a magnetic character that a lot of people are going to fall in love with. You don't know how it's going to affect the audience when he dies, but if you do it carefully and you put a lot of effort and detail into it, like they did in this show, then you're going to end up with a depressed but satisfied fan base, which is what Gurren Lagann did. So I'm really happy I got to watch that again. It's been so long since I saw that death scene, and it still does get to me. They don't really give you a lot of time to cry on it. I think I did shed a tear because I realized towards the end of the battle that he was dying, and that music coming through as they finish off the villain is just so inspiring. And then the cut away from that really inspiring, triumphant moment to this silent, intimate moment with Kamina was really effective, I think, really got to me. I didn't cry again, but that was unlikely, so I still really enjoyed watching this scene again, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope you enjoyed everything that I had to say about it. If you have anything to add about what this moment does for the show, please let me know in the comments below, and remember that you can support us at patreon.com/positivity, that's POSITVTY. There you can get all these videos early, you get reactions uncut, and they're unblurred, so you can watch the full episode along with us. And you get to vote on what you want to see on the channel, and your opinion carries a shit ton of weight. But even if you support us here, that's cool too, because you guys are super great, and I really appreciate everything you guys have done for us. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys for the next one. Tell me what scene you'd like me to analyze next, but try not to spoil in the comments. Thank you! Bye!